Hey YouTubers, this is Old John doing a video today on my recent purchase. It's the Hart 6-inch bench grinder. It's got integrated LED lights. Now one disadvantage to this, I like the lights, but they require batteries. Now the batteries are included, so can't complain about that. It's a Hart model. I don't know the model really. It's probably, I wouldn't say it's cheap, but it's one of the lower priced ones I've seen around. I don't have a lot of need for a bench grinder. This would be the first one I've ever owned, and I'm 73 years old. Just shows how little sharpening I've needed in the past. But I decided now I want to, instead of getting new mower blades every year, which are probably about the price of this grinder, which was $44 through Walmart. You can go to their website if you want information, harttools.com. They're again 6-inch bench grinder. It's heavy duty, 2.1 amp induction motor for dependable operation. LED lights for superior visibility of application. 4 AAA batteries included. Like I say, it would be nice if these were integrated into the power circuit, but apparently not. Heavy gauge steel base reduces vibration and improves stability during use. Adjustable work rests for wheel longevity and maximum grinding control. Integrated adjustable spark shields, including one with magnifying lens. That's kind of interesting. I suppose you could almost do scissors, but I'm not positive about that. The specs: 2.1 amp, 120 volt AC, 60 hertz, 3,500 RPM. That's under no load. Cord 6 feet, wheel diameter 6 inches, 3/4 inch max on the wheel face, and the wheels are 1 36 grit and 1 60 grit. So this is the way I bought it from Walmart. Here's the box. It's got a manual. The manual's in 3 languages, I think: English, French, and Spanish. Starts off with safety rules. Symbols for safety. Safety about extension cords. Tools needed: crescent wrench and a Phillips screwdriver. There's a blow up of the parts. And then drawings on how to assemble. Has styrofoam on the top, and these appear to be the batteries, and these are some kind of mounting plates. Oh, well, they got knobs on them. Here's the batteries included. Takes AAA batteries. Industrial, 4 of them. These are the spark deflectors. Made out of plastic, and then there's a metal bottom here. These are the spark shield protectors. And this one I think is the magnifying, has a magnifying glass on it. As you can see. And there's the regular one. And these are some bolts and washers, it looks like. Then here is the unit itself. It's heavy, which is good. A nice styrofoam base to it, and a desiccant bag. Plastic cover over it. Six-foot cord. Pretty nice heavy-duty cord. On-off switch. 2 grinding wheels. One's a 36 grit and the other one's a 60 grit. Specs and so forth are on the label here. Ready to put on the spark deflectors and the spark shields. And this is a little tricky. I had to redo it. So these go like this. This one has the knob on the outside, and this one on the outside. So it's oriented like that. And it's attached to these little screws and a washer and a lock nut. And this plate here has threaded holes in it, so you don't have to have a nut on it. You can just get them started by hand. It's a fairly big Phillips head screw on it. You pull it all the way up so it doesn't hit the grinding wheel. We put on the shield. So this goes this way. So the notch, this notch here will not interfere with the tightening knob. And there are grooves on these edges that lock into the grooves on here. So you lighten that up, put the bolt through with the bolt head on this side. And this notch allows tightening of the knob. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. this is oriented like so, with a notch on this side. Okay, and here they are. Now we're ready to put the right work rest on, and then the left. Not marked, so you have to look at the drawing. You have a bolt. Like this. And tightening nut. There we have it. Okay, to put the batteries in, took a little bit to figure out, but there's a little tab here. Pull up on it. And this top comes off. And then you put two batteries in, flat part against the spring. Like I said originally, it's a shame that we have to use batteries on this. It'd be nice if it was tied into the electrical system from the wall. So to me, that's a disadvantage, but maybe other units do the same thing, I don't know. And those buttons turn them on and off. Pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to sharpen an axe. I already sharpened shovels and hatchets and seems to be doing a really good job. Here's the axe. You can see it's very dull. When you're grinding, you should wear some kind of a mask, because it does shoot out fine metal particles, and gloves, because it's really easy, especially when you have two grinding wheels, to accidentally hit the far right one, especially if you're sharpening something that's wide. I found like using it for my more blades, I had a tendency to bump this. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. Got the one light on. Also, I have safety glasses on too. Here's the first edge. I'm not an expert on this, as you can see. definitely cuts into the metal. Now there again, I'm definitely not an expert on grinding, because I never do it. So I'm sure you YouTubers can do a much better job. Pretty uniform. I'll show you the extent of the magnification here if I can. I don't know how much magnification that is, but it'll give you some idea. Okay, YouTubers, that's the extent of this video. It's a nice little unit for just $44 from Walmart, I think. Has the two grinders, the rough and the smooth. I haven't used the smooth yet. The drawings show 4 bolts that can use to mount this, but as you can see, I've used it this whole time without even mounting it, and it doesn't move. So it's pretty heavy, got a pretty solid base on it, so I don't even know that I'll attach it to my workbench. I'm out here in my garage where it's not so important, you know, to let the particles get over things. So anyway, and you will have to clean it off because you do get a fine layer of grindings. So anyway, I'm satisfied with this purchase. For you expert grinders out there, leave your comments on how I should be doing this, because I appreciate any comments. And if you like my channel, it's Harrison 4003. I have over 300 videos of lots of reviews of equipment I've purchased, plus how to do things. I've got about 10 different playlists. This is Old John signing out.